Back to do the speed test. I shot one arrow with this ultra light, the lightest arrow we're going to use. This is the 350 spine Black Eagle Carnivore, 350.6 grain. The first shot was 318.2. So I'll shoot a couple more, see if we can get confirmation of that speed. I believe that is pretty accurate, but we need to be able to duplicate it, or not necessarily exactly duplicate it, but come close. And we got a 318.6. Given that those two shots almost completely agree with each other, even though the first one wasn't on camera, I'm going to call that one's good. Now we'll switch over here to this medium weight, mid-weight arrow. Now we're jumping up in spine to a 300s. So this arrow plus the heavy arrow are both 300 spine, Black Eagle Carnivore. This is 471.5. We got a 280.1. I've seen it be as fast as 283, which 280, 283, you're talking very minimal difference, and a very fast arrow regardless for this weight and for this draw length, etc. Second shot, see if we can confirm that that is accurate. And a 279.3. I'll take that as pretty accurate. The fastest I had it, I think, was when I first twisted my cables, and I had the weight a little higher even. I had it like 71.4. But then last night I had done additional work, as I said earlier in the video, fine-tuning the actual adjustment on each individual cable and even working from each end to get the cam timing right. So it came down a little bit in weight, so now we're around that 70.35, 70.4-ish. Okay, so this would be the 540 grain arrow coming up. .263 on the nose. That's good speed for that heavy arrow. Everything we're seeing from light arrow up through heavy arrow, we're seeing not only confirmation of the IBO rating, you're seeing evidence of a very efficient bow system. It's shooting light arrows fast, it's shooting heavy arrows fast for their weight. Okay, second shot, if we get confirmation, that'll be the last one most likely. And we got a 261.7. I call that confirmed. So, end results, I think you have to agree, I would hope you would agree, that this is very impressive for a bow that is not considered to be a speed bow. It is their fastest bow currently. But I consider these results pretty much bordering on what you would call speed bow results. Shootable bow, accurate bow, tapped out edition. I won't deny it, it changes the feel and it changes the performance to some degree. Our cable guard, as we've noted in the past, seems to level out speeds a little better, certainly seems to add a little speed. I'm using the raw titanium version. It's very slick, and the cylinder slide rides really nicely on there. So top and bottom, up and down, the bow's a solid performer, no matter how you look at it. Just through and through, it's a really good bow. I like the draw cycle enough that I feel that it's good for all the purposes I have intended for it in the future, what I'm going to be using it for. And you know, if you're strong enough to handle you know, let down on this, you know, that is something that you may want to consider. You know, how smoothly can you do that? What weight can you really manage? You have to know your capabilities. You have to know what you're truly able to handle. But once you have that figured out, you're going to get top end performance out of this bow. You're going to really like it. It's quiet. Can't wait to knock some deer down with this thing this year. Going out for mule deer and whitetail this year. So it's going to be exciting. Take care, everybody. Stay tapped out.